right. We are back. We are back. Thomas, how was your 4th of July? How was your 4th of July weekend?
It was good. My back's all burnt. I have terrible tan lines. At least my face got a little tan. That I can feel the difference on.
At least you
But
don't
my
have a tan line like Dylan had the other week.
that was bad. No, I think it's like all right. I have like rafts, like lines, like on my back because I was like laying in the raft. So I have like these like striped white lines, almost like a flag, honestly. And then like the top of my back is all red, but then the bottom is just like white because I was just like sunk into this raft for like 5-6 hours.
Summer is in full effect. That's great. I love it. I love it. Not that you asked, but I'll tell you what I did anyways. I was I was down the shore. Got back on Saturday actually, down in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. So really good time. Back to reality now. It was cool down there. Luckily, we were in a big house with it was my wife's side of the family. There were like 8 bedrooms, so luckily my wife and I we had our own bedroom. We didn't have to share with anybody, and I got a desk in there, so that was good for all the morning work that I had to get done. So,
Nice. I slept
yeah,
on a futon.
you did.
I slept on a futon with my friend. We had
Nice.
to share the futon
Hey,
until
you gotta do
I
what you
think
gotta do.
I know I hit him in his sleep and then he went downstairs to the couch. Yeah, it was not a happy camper. He was like, you hit me like 3 times, and I was like, I'm my bad.
All right. Well, enough about talking about Thomas in bed with other men. Um, let's get into trading now. So let me pull up our watch list, and anybody who's joined us in the past week or so, actually it was last Monday that we released this new watch list in the form of our alerts service. So if you go to alerts.peakbot.com, and it's floating across the bottom of the screen here, for just $5 a week, you could sign up and get access to all of the different watch lists that we use personally to trade, and we're going to be using this watch list and other watch lists during this time today to help us make our own trading decisions. You could sign up for that. Again, just $5 a week. Give it a shot, right? For a week, $5. It's really not that bad. And after we go over some of our results, like last week, I returned something like $2,100 in profit. So that $5 is very, very quickly covered. So with this new watch list, if you're familiar with the old watch list is kind of static. Like you can't really do too much with it. This new watch list, we have some additional data. We have expected value. We've got probability of profit. We've got ROI, which we did have in the other one. And then we have buffer. I like buffer. Buffer is like the distance from the current stock price to the sold strike. So like how much does that stock need to move? The stock price need to move for my position to be in the money. And of course, when we're selling, we don't want to be in the money. We want to stay out of the money. And the best part about this watch list is it's all sortable. You can sort by probability of profit. You can sort by ROI, by buffer, by budget. The default is sorting by expected value. The higher the expected value in theory, the better. We want to stay in the positives here. It's basically stating that if you were to trade this strategy over and over and over, is it a winning strategy or is it a losing strategy based on the current setup? So we want to trade winning strategies. Therefore, we want to trade positive expected values. So what I personally like to do is I like to get, of course, the positive expected value, and I like to look for high ROI, high return on investment, and high buffer. I want to know that I've got a lot of room to work with. If I'm going to be wrong, I'd like to have a little bit more leeway in being wrong. And then, of course, if we scroll to the right here, all of the information in yellow. Well, this is telling me exactly what I need to do to place my trade. The expiration date I need to place my trade for, and it'll actually blank out. The watch list will automatically blank out the strikes that are irrelevant for you. So at the top of the watch list, the put strikes here are irrelevant for me. That means that these tickers are seen to be in a bearish trend, which means we would sell a call credit spread versus a put credit spread. So we're only going to see the relevant strike prices here. And then we've got our limit order price. What should I put in that box we're placing orders. And how should I fill that out? So, uh, Thomas, I think I covered it all in terms of the new watch list, right? Any questions? Anything that you think I might have left out there?
I think that's it. You pretty much got it. I just can't wait for it to be available to automation users soon. I just got off a
That
demo.
what's that?
I just got off a demo and he was like, I want that one. So we'll have to wait for that.
Gotcha. Okay, this watch list will be available. We're shooting for next week for automation subscribers. We just have to get it from this place into the automation. What's it called? Web app, and include all of the different features that we have here, such as the sorting and then the filtering. You could always search by a particular ticker. Like if I wanted to just see Wayfair, I could start typing that in, and that's all that'll pop up. So it's really, really cool. And then, of course, you could click here to export as Excel, or you could just copy the entire sheet to your clipboard. So all that said, enough talking. Let's get to trading. And as we are considering our trades, we'll see Delta Airlines #2 on the watch list right now, highlighted in red. That means they've got upcoming earnings, and they are projected to report earnings this Thursday, so July 11th. So again, we typically like to avoid trading earnings. There's no real upside when you're option selling to play earnings. There's no, like, sure, you could earn a little bit more in premium, but there's no further upside than once you earn 100% of your premium. It's not like if you bought a call, earnings were great, and then that stock price went to the moon, that your call just continues to increase in value. When we sell spreads, where our earnings are capped, but we do that for good reason, because we want our losses to be capped as well. So that said, I'm actually going to give this watch list a refresh real quick, because this watch list does update every 5 minutes, and I've been rambling for way more than 5 minutes now. So we are going to take a look at the updated watch list, and we can see that we've got some new players at the top of the watch list. We've got Moderna right now coming in at a high expected value. Looks like Moderna is in a bearish trend currently. Pretty big max loss, meaning budget. What would I need in my account to trade this? I think I'm going to pass at that, but I am going to take a look at Futu for just a moment here. We've got a $6 spread, estimated $60 in premium per spread, and it looks like we are in a bullish trend here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up on the chart. And then the strikes were 64 and 58. So that's Futu. Thomas, do you have any tickers that you're looking at?
I'm ready. I'm already looking at Amazon. I'm already ready. That's one that I want to get into this week. I'm ready for Amazon.
All right, we'll do that one next. So for Futu, we're looking at the strike prices. We're going to sell the 64 strike, which is right around here. And honestly, that doesn't look terrible. I mean, Futu hasn't really traded below 64 in the past 2 months. Huge red candle today. So, I like trading on big red candles on Mondays, especially when we have what seems like to be some support here back in May, and then here last week at the $64 price level. We've got about $1.80 of wiggle room. Depending on what the premiums are here, Thomas, I think I'm going to take this trade.
Futu,
yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go over to my Tradier account. I'm going to make this bigger so everybody can see it.
I'll pull it up on Thinkorswim as well.
Taking a bullish position, so sell the 64 strike, and then back here, buy the 58 strike. That's what our watch list is telling us. So that's setting up a $6 spread. So I'll probably do 4 spreads here. And then I'm going to try to get a price of 68 cents. Now, just to check in on this, I'm going to go to my calculator here. Futu $600 spread.
cashed out on Dell this morning?
I did. Did you?
I did.
I did.
What'd
I
you
took
close it at?
my 42 cents. I got actually 41 cents, I think. I got a 60% profit on that.
I closed it off at 25 cents. Or what'd you send the limit order at to close it, the debit?
I set it at 42 cents or 41 cents, either of those.
All right.
Okay, so Futsu, when I plug this in at a 60% take profit, honestly, not as appealing as I was hoping. Coming out at about a 6.8% return. I usually like this number to be 9% or higher. So I'll leave that on the list for now. But Thomas, let's talk about Amazon now. Let's go back to we'll come back to Futu later, potentially if we can't find any better opportunities. But what about Amazon? I'll get that queued up.
It's just real bullish. It's been finding this kind of resistance at like 200. I think it's ready to kind of just break through it. I think it's good.
Yeah, we could kind of see Amazon consolidating the past couple of days between this 195 and 200 level, and even if we go back to 2 weeks ago, just about between 192 and 200. So a lot of movement there. We've got some green candles here with some strong volume. Yeah, could be a great play here. What's the watch list say? Or what strikes or would we trade?
I'm thinking on the put side. The only problem is that my Wi-Fi is going good, but Thinkorswim doesn't want to load. Sell 195, buy 190.
Sell 195, buy 190. So a $5 spread. Set up 4 spreads for about 77 cents.
It's not bad.
I'm going to place this order, see if I get filled there. And while I do that, I'm going to head over here. $5 spread, 77 cents, 4 spreads, 60%, 9.2%. So that's in my criteria there. So I'm going to place this order.
I guess Thinkorswim just
I filled at 77 cents. So this is a position that I'm in. I'll mark that with a P. And then I'll mark it with O for open. C for close, and then Futsu I'm just going to hang out on right now. Okay, great call, Thomas. What's that?
It looks like I'm with no option chain today. Thinkorswim just doesn't want to load on my computer, so now I'm going to log into Schwab and place it, I guess not manually, but what do you even call this? The old way? The noob way? I don't know. Working. Oh my goodness.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the old-fashioned.
Yeah, no, Schwab has been a real pain lately, especially with our API. It's been causing some headaches. Move over to Tradier. Make a Tradier account.
I have half of it in Tradier. I'll do it. I'll get around to it. Amazon vertical put. All right, we'll go back to a call then. There we go.
How do you feel about Micron this week, Thomas?
We're in a position on Micron.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. We are in a position.
You sold 195, bought 190.
Yeah, honestly, the position is looking pretty good. For Amazon, yes, I sold 195, bought 190. For Micron, we sold the 128 put. Just going to check in on that.
All right.
So yeah, we sold that on Friday with that big red bar. I want to take a look at Wayfair. Wayfair is still bearish.
I want to, and also SQ, I think, is another good one.
Okay. So Wayfair right now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th on the list. Bearish, selling the 55 strike. So if we go to the charts here, the 55 strike would be right around here. And we did play Wayfair last week. We sold the 53 strike and we won that trade. That was a good win. Now we've got
and we have to sell calls.
What's that?
We have to sell calls on coin today. No choice.
Okay.
No
all right. I'll let you peer pressure me into that in just a little bit. So with this Wayfair trade here, there is some resistance right around the $53 level. Makes me a little bit nervous, but I do think that as soon as we get back up to like the 54, I think there's more resistance at the 54 and a half, $55 level. So I kind of like selling calls at 55, at the 55 strike.
I'm going to place one right now on SQ. We'll look at that after.
Okay.
I think it's easy right here.
So I'm going to take a bearish position on Wayfair. I'm supposed to sell the 55, buy the 56. I'm probably not going to do the full $10 spread. I'm probably going to do 62. I'm probably going to do a $4 spread. Oops. Buy the 59. And then I'm going to be able to sell 5 spreads there. I really want to get this at 50 cents. I'm going to set an order for 50 cents and see if I can get filled. So if I do that, it's only returning 7.5. So I'm probably going to cancel that order. Probably should have plugged it in before, or probably should have put it in the calculator before I placed the order. All right, Thomas, you want to share a screen, talk through Square?
Yeah. Present. I'll leave it shared. Where is it? Why?
Again, if you guys want to trade with all the information that we're trading with, go to alerts.usepeakbot.com. It's a weekly subscription, just $5 a week. And then you'll get access to all the watch lists and data that we're using to make these trades right now. And of course, you could always tune in on Mondays at 2 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern to trade live with myself and Thomas. Thomas, give us the breakdown on Square. Actually, it's block, right?
Call credit spread 60. Yeah, I think it's block. Yeah, it is block. Yeah. But call credit spread 67. Little resistance here. Seems to be bouncing off a little bit down today, but the premium is still there. That's why I'm kind of willing to take it. So if you sell 67, I'm looking to buy 69, make it a $2 spread. You're getting about $20 on a $2 spread, which if you do take profit early, or you can go even make it a $3 spread. You're still getting 41 minus 13, so call it about $29 on a $3 spread. I'll take that. It's about a 10% return.
So you're selling the 67 and buying the 70?
Buying the 70. Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm actually going to go place this. Buying 67.
I kind of like the $2 spread instead.
Sell the 67, buy the 65.
No, buy the 69. You're confusing the direction of the spread. You're creating a debit credit spread right now instead of, or sorry, a debit call spread instead of a.
No, sell 67, buy 65.
You're
What am I doing
reversing
wrong?
it.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Creating
I'm
a
an
call
idiot.
debit spread, not a call credit spread.
Yep. My bad.
Rookie mistake.
Wait, I want to buy 6. I was wondering why it put me on debit, and I was like, that's wrong. And I was like, so I just switched it over, and you're like, no, it's right. Okay. This $2 spread for $24 is still good. I kind of like it. And I'm about to be a pattern day trader, according to Schwab. But even then, wait, what if I go down one more to 70? 30. 30 on a $3 spread. I kind of like that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, that's I like the $3 spread better. I'm not going to take it myself, but
I'm going to place it. If it wants to verify. Place order. I'm in. Yeah, no, it's just pretty bearish there. I'm going to keep up with that trend and see if I can make some money on it. Let's head back over. Oh, coin. I saw that there was some unusual put activity on coin.
okay.
On strike 200. And now the other thing that's a bit enticing is Bitcoin. Not to buy,
coin is still
but
a
because
neutral.
essentially it's going to move.
Coin is still neutral for PeakBot.
So are we going back to an iron condor?
We could.
Yeah. No, and even then I was also considering an iron condor, either or. Let's pull it up.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good thing we didn't take an iron condor last week.
Mr. Coin. Why?
Well, I guess on Friday the price recovered, but Friday would have been scary.
Oh, Ben, am I gone?
No, I could see you.
That happened.
Can you hear me?
Once on one of them. Oh, I'm here. Okay.
What?
My Wi-Fi scared me a little bit. Not too much.
You're a little choppy.
Everything's loading slow. You see?
I see it.
Okay.
I could share my screen. I've got Coinbase up.
Oh, you shared. Okay, you shared. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
If we're doing it, I want to sell like 195. If we're doing it, I want to sell like 190.
Let's see what PeakBot would do. So PeakBot, we would sell the 112.5 put, which is about $9 from where we're at now. And then on the call side, we would sell the 32.5 call. So about $11 from the current price. What did you want to sell, Thomas?
A little bit tight. I'm thinking like 190 sell on the put side. If the premium's there. But I just don't like, because the unusual activity was at the $200 put. Expiring this week on the 12th.
I mean, the $200 put, I mean, the price is there. But when you make the spread's going to have to be pretty wide to collect enough premium, in my opinion, at least.
That's what I'm saying. You should just sell calls. Sell calls at like maybe 240. What's the premium at 240? It's high.
Yeah, we're looking at about $1.27. And then if you made a $5 spread, you're only getting like 42 cents in premium then for a $5 spread. I think there's better opportunities out there. You think about it. We've got a question. The question is, can I explain how to use expected value? Expected value replaces risk level on old style watch list. Yeah, it kind of replaces the risk level. So I'll go back to the watch list here. And there's a brief description up here. But essentially what expected value, and expected value does take into consideration volatility. It takes into consideration delta, the size of the spread, and so on. But essentially, it estimates that if we were to take the same trade over and over and over, given the strike price is the probability of profit, which is we determine it by the delta, and then the premium received. If it's a positive number, then theoretically, if we keep taking this same setup with the same inputs and the same outcome, over time, we're going to achieve that expected outcome, and we're going to get to that expected value. So when we look at Moderna, for example, top of the watch list here, the EV is 52 cents. That's essentially saying that every share is going to return about 52 cents with this exact setup. And what I mean by this exact setup is if every single week we were trading Moderna and we were able to trade it with a $19 spread and we were able to collect a $90 premium each week, that means, and with this 73.6 probability of profit, that means that each week we would be earning about 52 cents per share on average. And that factors in, the 73.6% of the time that we'll win. It factors in the roughly 9 to 10% of the time that we will take our max loss. So we'll have that negative, $1,900. And it also takes into consideration the gap room between where the, whatever 73, well, I guess it'd be whatever 100% minus 73.6% minus, call it 9%, whatever that remainder is, roughly about 18, less than that, roughly around 16% or so. That's a blend between partial wins / partial losses there. So if we were to trade with this exact probability and these exact, this exact max loss and premium time after time after time, our expected value is positive. Now, if we scroll down on the watch list, there are stocks that will make their way into the negative or even zero values. Even the tickers that are closer to zero, we're looking for a good return on our money, so might want to search elsewhere. But then we get into the negative expected values, and those are tickers that at least I personally like to avoid. While those tickers are negative. Now, it'll be the case where, of course, this data updates every single week. So if you're an active trader and you prefer to be an active trader, you could find a ticker that hovers around, like 5 cents in expected value, and then just hang with that. But if you're more active, you could and should be, seeking higher expected value trades week after week. And even though you might not be consistently trading the same companies, you could be trading the same expected values, which again, over time, the expectation is we're going to achieve, we're going to get closer to achieving that probability of profit rate that we're estimating here. And then we'll be collecting the estimated premium. And then every so often we'll get hit with our max loss. And then sometimes we'll have that blend between a partial win, partial loss, and so on for those times where the sell strike finishes in the money, but the bought strike finishes out of the money. I hope that was helpful. But that's kind of how we look at expected value, and it does take into consideration a little bit of volatility, a little bit of risk as it relates to the size of the spread. Thomas, any key points there that I might have missed?
No, I think you hit it all pretty much.
Thomas, I'm not sure you were
paying
attention.
I was taking a trade on Alcoa Corp. Can you hear me?
Thomas, you got to tell me these things. What's the trade?
I was taking a trade on Alcoa.
What's the trade?
AA sold 40.50. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Sold 40.50. yeah, sold 40.50, bought 38.50.
So a $2 spread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I kind of like this. What'd you get on it? 35 cents?
I do like it too. 35 cents. 33 cents, actually, at the time.
Okay. I didn't place
And
the order yet.
38.50 is looking pretty good. Or 40.50 is.
Yeah, I
like the
mean, it
buffer. And
does look
also,
like,
it doesn't move too much. It's found some resistance.
yeah, it doesn't, I mean, it looks like it is in an upward channel now. Like if we're drawing, not that the lines mean much, but it looks like it's kind of following a pattern now. So we might see it
Mm-hmm.
bounce back down a little bit this week. I think I like this trade. You got filled at 33?
I did.
Thomas, maybe just refresh your browser because I think you're a little bit delayed. I'll let you back in.
Okay.
All right. Submitted that order. AA $200 spread. Want 34 cents in premium. 60% take profit, and we're bullish here. All right, Thomas. Are things better now?
Kinda. Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you weren't delayed by like
Okay.
6 seconds, like you just were.
Okay, that's good. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi recently. It's like my computer's not connecting to my Wi-Fi, and it'll just like break for 4 seconds and then just like come back.
That's got to be annoying.
Yeah, sometimes.
All right. I filled at 33 cents. Cool. All right. I think for the sake of getting these calcs correct, I'm going to just remove these two.
Oh,
I got
another
about
one.
$7,900 in play.
D-Dog. Selling 129, I think, is a good one.
Bullish or bearish? I'm in bullish positions right now, so I do want to get into some bearish.
You're in a lot of. I thought you were mostly bearish. Oh, you're mostly bullish. No, this one.
Yeah.
This is, what do you call it? This one's bullish, but I do agree. We should probably get into some bearish. I think I'm mostly bullish. Oh no, I have block SQ. Maybe we should keep shorting Alibaba. That's another one that seems to be not moving at all.
We haven't looked at Alibaba in a while.
Yeah, that one is just pretty much same spot. Nobody puts any love into it besides Mr. Michael Burry. I think.
Are we bullish or it looks like we're bearish.
Yeah, it's bearish.
In which case, I'd love to sell the 75.50 call.
Let's do it.
Let's take a look at that premium.
Does it go in increments of 50s?
It might not. Doesn't look like it. So I'd love to sell the 76 call, but I don't know if the premium's going to be there. Let's see what it's at on the watch list. All right, on the watch list, it is bearish. It says sell the 75.
I would love for my thinkorswim to work.
So if we sold the 75, that puts us right here. If the premium isn't much different, I might just go ahead and sell the 76. So we're looking at 46 cents compared to 25 cents. All right, it's different. I'm going to set up a $2 spread.
So you're saying sell the 76, buy the 78? Or for 74?
Sell the 75, buy the 77. And then collect 32 cents in premium. Why did that fill?
What's 76 paying?
It was like 15 cents less, which when you're setting up the spread, you're basically giving away a lot.
Yeah. And what'd you do? You bought the 77 or 78?
Bought the 77. And I've got the order in for 32 cents, but that hasn't filled yet.
Yeah, I was going to drop it down to 30-ish. Kind of like even at 30, $2 spread at 30. I'm okay with that.
I can do 31 cents. Still fits my criteria.
I think it was filled.
You filled at 30?
Yeah, I think I filled at 30. I
Gotcha.
don't have any
I'll let
thinker
that.
swim. Tell me.
Sorry, what was that?
I have no thinker. Yeah, it filled at 30. I'm not on Thinkorswim, so I have no noise to tell me if it's filled or not. It's looking like the QQQ Iron Condor is going to win today, which I'm pretty happy about.
Yeah, that one actually might even close out pretty soon. That's at 6 cents right now. The order's at 5.
That's like the beauty of the Iron Condor. The market shot up at the open, close out of the put side, pulls back rest of the day, close out of the call side. That's like textbook PeakBot Iron Condor.
I love those days.
That's like you see it in like its full like effect.
And for the SPY, at least, we're hovering right around the 555 strike. So we want to stay just below that. And yeah, I'm gonna count on that.
Whoa, my entire screen just went black here. Ben, can you see me?
Yeah. Thomas, man, you gotta get things figured out over there. I really want to get into this BABA position. We're still at 9% at 30 cents. You said you filled at 30 cents.
Yeah, I filled instantly at 30 cents. I can't see your face or if I'm screen sharing, so let me know what's going on.
Okay, I've got my screen up.
Okay.
All good. All right, I'm not going to chase that BABA position anymore. I'm going to stop at 30 cents there. I am going to refresh the watch list, see what else we have going on.
Oh, I do want to get into some Uber.
Oh, GE came up on the watch list. Bullish position. Selling the 160 strike. And when we look at GE for the past 2.5 months, that $160 price is pretty good in my opinion. I'm going to see what kind of premium we're paying out. So $5 spread. 4 spreads. Let me go for 73 cents. I'm going to take that quick.
What are you trading on?
GE got filled at 73 cents.
Ooh.
It's a bullish position. $5 spread. 73 cents.
All right. I've pulled up Thinkorswim again. It's working. It's back. We're back on Thinkorswim. What a day. What a day. Okay, what'd you do?
I got a $5 spread on GE.
What are the strikes?
7. So the strikes were 160 and 155.
I kind of like making the spread a little bit smaller there. 250 is still a 250 spread paying 50.
That's actually, that sounds really good.
I think that's what I'm going to take instead. I'm going to drop it down to 50. Yeah, $2 spread paying $50. I'm going to take that one instead. Yeah. Do I hear it? Filled. See, that's why Thinkorswim's so much better. I know when it fills. All right. Do we want to get...
sound?
Yeah, the sound is so satisfying.
I actually like this position better than mine.
The 250?
Yeah.
Double down.
You know, I think I'm going to get rid of my 155 puts though.
I know what I... Well, don't make it... Oh, you can make a day trade. I'm borderline banned on Schwab. Not banned, but gonna get flagged soon.
I definitely messed this up.
I need to pull up research. I still can't see you, by the way, so... What am I looking up here? I wanted to look up... where is it? Oh, DoorDash. DoorDash back in a bearish position. I think that
I'll
one's
trade a bearish position.
on Dash. One that you want to stay away from, but it looks easy. Looks good. I don't know if my screen is being shared or not, but...
It is not.
Okay.
Do you want to? Share it.
Doesn't matter. Selling like 113 looks like it's consolidating a lot. There's a lot of volume as well in this relatively... Right there, there's a good amount of volume. Volume. But then it falls down. It's a red candle in the wall. I think selling like 113. What's the chain paying?
I'd like to sell at 114.
The difference in premium is that I would even go for like 111. I'm like so bearish on DoorDash. It's been the
Yeah,
same.
but are you bearish long term or are you bearish this week?
I don't know. Probably this week. I don't know. They charge ridiculous fees, so it's only a matter of time till people stop using them. I don't actually selling like 111, buying
So
one.
DoorDash is neutral on PeakBot. It's not going to show up on the credit spread watch list.
Yeah, it is very, very new. It is very neutral, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if I'd love an iron condor because I think it's ready to break out. Let's look up some news on it. Ooh. Shares acquired. Shares rise interest. It says here that DoorDash is overvalued by 59%. But then Yahoo Finance says that they're below their intrinsic value. So I don't know.
Can you look up what's going on with Moderna right now?
There's something. Moderna secures partial victory in COVID vaccine legal fight. U.S. awards Moderna 176 million to produce bird flu vaccine. Moderna earns relative strength rating upgrade. So what's their RSI?
Because the watch list is saying sell the one. It's bearish and sell the 120 calls, which I think I like that, but the deltas aren't changing too much dollar by dollar.
The RSI is up there. Oh no, it's not. Looking at the wrong one. The RSI is pretty low. Selling a
So,
call wouldn't be bad. It's like in the 40-ish.
so I've got a $4 spread.
I don't think it's ready to break out. On Moderna?
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the $3 spread actually.
Kind of curious what Oxy's looking like. I was like, oh, it's so bearish. Oh no.
I doubt this will fill, but the 120, selling the 120 strike and buying the 122 strike, if it could fill at 40 cents, this could be really interesting.
What's Moderna's ticker symbol?
mRNA.
MNR. I was looking at mRNA. Do you remember what was it? mRNA? I forgot.
Sorry, it's mRNA. Yeah.
mRNA.
Yeah.
Why isn't it popping up in Mr. Thinkorswim? What'd you sell?
I don't know if I'm gonna get filled here, but
What was
I
the prices? Premiums
sold the 120, bought the 122.
Well, why not just sell? Sold the 120. Yeah, that is a big difference actually. So you're trying to get filled on like $40 or 30-ish?
40 cents, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see your screen. So I'm just like guessing. Well, why not sell the 121 and buy the 123 and get it's 20. Is there like resistance at 120 or anything?
You can't see my screen, right?
Nope, I'm gonna pull it up on mine.
There's only short-term resistance in like the last week, I'd say.
Okay, then I'm okay with that.
The EMA, the 50-day EMA and the 67-day EMA are around 126 to like 128, 129.
So you're selling the 120, buying the 122?
Yep.
That's a great return.
Yeah, that's why I went with that spread, but I doubt that it's going to fill at 40 cents. I'll drop it down to 38, but I think that's the lowest I'd want to go on it. If I get filled there, great. If not, that's okay.
Ooh, I almost threw it in for 10. Okay. I have one day trade left. Whoops.
Well, careful there.
What even happens? I've never gotten a pattern day trading flag. Have you?
Yeah. You could just contact Schwab, be like, hey, I messed up. I won't do it again. And then they'll let you back in.
I got filled at 37.
You did, huh?
37 I got filled. Do you want to go back to Dell? Or should we just call it a win and not do it?
I don't think I'd mind going back. Actually, at 37 cents, Moderna still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I bet it's still good at 36 cents too, but I'll try 37.
I'm gonna get in on. I don't love Datadog. What else is up here?
Awesome. I filled at 37 too. So I think Baba is the only open orders that I have. Oh, Baba filled at 30 cents.
Did I place Baba? Did I get filled? What did I get filled at? I think I did.
At 30 cents?
Baba. I got it at 30. Amazon's already looking good. Maybe.
Yeah, down 11 cents. That's beautiful.
What else? I still have so much buying power to use up here.
Yeah, we've only got 8 minutes left, Thomas.
Time to funnel in some trades. I want to get in on Intel. Bearish. Because it's up today. And
yeah, it's really up.
Yeah. And it's overall bearish, I think, on the watch list.
It is. What's the call strike?
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh, I'm definitely in on Intel as a bearish play.
Yeah. It's up big today. I don't know why.
The watch list says sell a $35 strike.
I kind of like the 35, actually. What's 35? Is there 35.50? Or does it only go by dollars?
Let me see.
It goes by 35.50. Ooh. But the premium's really not that high.
On 35.50 or 35? Oh,
Just in
on
general.
any.
Yeah. But keep in mind, it is only $1 spread. So you sell the 22 and you buy the 36, you're getting $12, $11.
On the dollar spread, though, I'd want to make 20 cents.
It's a crazy ask, Ben.
Well, then when at my 60% take profit, I'd be making 12 cents. And that's about 12%.
Yeah. I mean, you could drop it down to 36.50. It's 14.
I do like this setup. I mean, what about the 34.50 strike?
Don't hate it. It's real short. That's like short.
It's $1. It's $1 away from the current price.
Yeah.
Well, 80 cents.
Yeah. That's might as well just short the stock.
That's like 2.5% though. That's a 2.5% movement.
I mean, Intel's up 5% today. I don't even know when the last time we've ever done something like that. Why is it up though?
I don't know. I just flipped through the news. I couldn't find out.
I mean, the market's just up in general, and it seems like semiconductors are up. I think NVIDIA's up. AMD's up 10%. Everything's up. Microsoft is down. Okay. I'm thinking
You want to look at Boeing?
BA. I think we were in that last week. Take a look.
Boeing is bullish now.
Bullish?
I think last week we were bearish on it. Or did we play an Iron Condor last week? I got lines set up on both sides.
Unfortunately, I can't remember.
No, I don't think we did. Let me take a look. Boeing, we were bearish on it. I don't have the strikes written down here. But yeah, came out with a win there. So this week, the watch list is saying bullish, which makes me think, what if we did an Iron Condor? Around the 20 deltas. So that would put us at
So sell, and this would be bearish or bullish?
Well, what about a Condor? That's what I'm thinking.
I know, but I'm just thinking if we're not doing a Condor, what were you thinking?
Watch list says bullish.
Okay. I want to.
We could potentially get about $123, $1.20 in premium if we sold a $5 wide credit spread. The expected move is $5.62 this week.
And what was the strike price you were selling on?
Sell the one. Oh wait, Did I do it $10? No, sell the 180 put, sell the 190 call.
I love that. Let's do it. That's exactly what I was looking at.
It's like right.
It's perfect.
Right in the middle.
Chain. I'm gonna place this one on Schwab. Thinkorswim. VA. Sell the 180. What were you setting the strikes? Or the spread size? 500?
$5 wide spread.
I could go for that. And then 190?
Yep.
Oh, I'm going crazy here. I almost just sold in the money puts.
I'm going to go for 120.
And then sell, and then you're selling 190. You're getting $197 in premium.
I'm going for $120 in premium.
Okay, yeah, I had the wrong strike set up there. Okay. And before I send 10 condors, let me fix that. I think I'll drop it down to like 118. I feel like I would get filled.
I just got filled at 120.
Damn it.
Would you fill at 118?
118. All right, whatever. What else?
I'd like to get into at least one more position.
I'm good with that. Whoa, do you see this on yours? Hurricane update. Are we supposed to get a hurricane?
I can't see anything. You're frozen on my. You've been frozen pretty much for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, I have been frozen. You can hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Well, there's a hurricane update on my computer, Ben, so hopefully we don't get a hurricane.
Well, if we do, PeakBot will still be trading.
PeakBot will still be trading, with or without Wi-Fi. Okay, what else?
I mean, the semiconductors.
Oh, DoorDash. We didn't get in on DoorDash.
You're right. We didn't.
DoorDash.
Actually, I don't think I loved the premium there.
Oh, that's right. The premium was bad.
So right now I'm in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish, 2 bearish, and 1 iron condor.
I don't even know what I'm in. I've just been going. I've just been blindly trusting you.
So we've got, I mean, the semiconductors are all at the top here.
What are you in right now? I'm in Alcoa, Amazon. What are you in that I'm not? Alcoa, Amazon, Baba, Boeing, GE, Moderna, MU, and SQ. What else are you in?
I'm not in SQ, but I'm in all of the other ones that you said, and I'm in Micron.
I'm in Micron. You placed that. I'm still in that. Okay. All right. Let's. Starbucks? No, premium's not there. I want to get in like another.
Taiwan Semiconductor.
Oh yeah, easy money. And I still really want to get on a bearish position on
Easy money.
what do you call it? On is TSM up or down today?
It
Up.
is up.
I'm okay with that. But I'll sell a little bit further since it's up actually, and I'll take a little bit less premium. I'm okay with selling like 150, buying 170, make a $5 spread, and get $30 in premium.
What are you looking at, dude?
Or what? Did I do my math wrong?
Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM.
Yeah. Why?
What strike are you thinking about selling?
Like 175. Wait, what was it now?
I thought you said 150.
No,
Okay.
175. Sell 175. Need more strikes.
Last week we were bearish on it.
I don't think so. No shot.
I think we were.
This thing's been nothing but up. How would we be bearish?
You're right. You're right. You're right. We were bullish.
Let's sell 177 and a half. Buy 172 and a half.
I think I'm going to sit this one out, actually.
Why?
Because I'm looking at the daily chart. It looks like earlier today, TSM was up to 192.80 and then got rejected. And now it's, down $7 from that price level. Oh, and so next week there's earnings. So
it's probably going to be neutral this week.
Has NVDA or Micron reported earnings yet this quarter?
I want to say Micron did it 2 weeks ago, right?
Let's see. Micron reported. Yeah. Okay. So on 6/26, how did their earnings go? Because that could give us some insight into
stock dropped and rebounded
on the 26th.
Dang.
They must have reported after hours. So yeah, they dropped, which it's obviously not exactly the same, but
we're not trading on earnings right now.
No, but if there's anticipation of a drop, there might be a sell-off. So what happened the weeks leading up to the drop, or the days leading up to the drop? I mean, there was a big drop here, and then it kind of just stuck around the same price.
I don't know. I kind of like this TSM trade. It's up today, even though it hit 192 and dropped. I mean, like, you can even go back further, though, and still get a good return. Like, sell 175, buy 170, $34 on a $5 spread. I mean, I'm okay with that.
PeakBot says sell the 180.
The premium's really, really high there. I don't know if I do want to leave myself a little bit more wiggle room than that, though, for trading manually.
So this creates a $7.50 spread. Get 120 in premium. What would that look like if it was a $5 spread? Get $1 in premium. That does match the 20 cents on the dollar that I usually look for. But you're right, it is close to the money. I mean, the buffer on that is almost 3%, actually.
There's an expected 8% movement.
Let's look at ENPH. ENPH is bearish. PeakBot says sell the 106.
I can go for that. That's so far out. And I would realistically like to make it I don't know if I'd love the size of the spread PeakBot would make it.
No, the PeakBot spread is really weird right now on ENPH. I actually really like this 106 price level. It looks like it used to be a support line. Now could turn into a resistance line.
So 106, buy 110, $74 in premium.
Sell 106. Buy the 110. Or
it's up 5% today, though.
Yeah, perfect time to sell a call credit spread. So a $4 spread.
Yeah. It's earned 72. I think I'm going to take it.
I'm going to plug it into my calculator real quick.
You let me know what you think, and I'll click send.
Yeah, hit it.
See, I love that. Love it.
All right. Did you fill?
I filled 72.
I just filled as well.
I think I'm done with positions for the week. I'm in quite a few. The only thing I'm thinking I might want to get into is Morgan Stanley, but with Jerome Powell speaking so much this week, I don't know if I want to be in any banks.
Yeah, that's one thing that we didn't talk about. A lot of Powell action this week.
Yeah, you got to stop talking so much. He talks way too much.
All right, I'm pretty satisfied with this portfolio. It looks like I've got another 9 positions open this week. A good balance between bullish, bearish, and then an iron condor in there. Really, really good earnings potential. Shooting for 10% on my.
Do we want to be in on Coin though?
I'm fine with sitting out on Coin. I didn't really like the setups there.
Okay.
But all right, Thomas, this was a good session. Went a little long. Next week, or on Friday, let's be a little bit more efficient.
Yes.
Maybe we'll quit all the rambling at the beginning and just get into trading.
Just open up Thinkorswim and that's it.
That's it. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this, please check out alerts.usepeakbot.com. Subscribe there for just $5 a week. You'll have access to the watch list that we were using to trade this entire time. Follow us on X so that way you can keep track of how our portfolios perform this week. Again, I've got about $18,000 of capital at risk here, shooting for about $1,900 in profit. And that's if everything were to close out today/tomorrow. So as the week progresses, that amount will increase as I set my take profit levels a little bit higher each day. But I'll be posting this on X. Thomas, you should post your trades as well.
Yep.
And that'll do it. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will be live. Dylan and I will be live tomorrow morning to discuss last week's results. Other than that, we will see you at the peak. Take it easy, everybody.